Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Hope you are all having a great day. I myself am having a good one. Today I'm bringing you guys a video that I've been very excited to share with you guys. I've been waiting for this event to happen ever since the beginning of last year. Today we are at Mecum Auto Auctions. For those of you guys who don't know what Mecum Auto Auction is, it is the world's largest car collection auction, and to this year they have 4,000 vehicles plus. To put that in perspective, this event has been happening from January 2nd to January 14th. Today is the 14th, which is the last day, and they've been selling around 200 to 400 cars on a daily basis, and they're still not done, which is insane. Myself, I got myself the gold pass. The gold pass gives me the ability to, for everyday admission for the time they're here, which is the 2nd to the 14th. I also have the ability to bid, sell, and there's a couple of other extras that come with it, but those are like the main advantages you get with the gold pass. So here there's a little bit of everything. There's normal daily driver cars you'll see every day, sports cars, muscle cars, exotics, supercars, hybrid cars. There's even motorcycles here, four-wheelers, dirt bikes, and they're even auctioning off signs like wall art. And yeah, so you'll see a little bit of everything here. There's some really nice cars here, some beautiful examples of classics, antiques. They even have a bunch of old C10 pickup trucks. I'm a huge fan of pickups. As you guys know, I have the S10, but I really love C10s. I love C10s. Those are amazing. So yeah, again, they have just about everything here. They even have golf carts here that they're auctioning off. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring you guys along. I don't want to do too much talking because I want to try and get you guys everything that I can. Again, it's gonna be hard to get you guys every single vehicle because today is the last day, and there's 4,000 vehicles plus at Mecum today. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get you guys everything, but if I don't, I do apologize. But let's go ahead and get started. I don't want to keep talking and not be able to get you guys everything that there is here. So the first thing I'm going to start with is the first tent, where they have all the cars that are going to be going on the auction block shortly. So I'll go ahead and start there and just keep pushing throughout the event and go to three different tents for you guys. Alright guys, so this is the first tent. This is where all the vehicles that are going to be going up on the auction block shortly are at. They have a little bit of everything here. They have a 3100 Suburban, Chevelle, a couple antiques, pickup trucks. I believe there's one of my dream cars right there. Safe. Viper, and then they have a 458 Ferrari Italia over there. They have another Viper back there. But yeah, this is the first tent, and so is that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk around and show you guys all the vehicles going up on the auction block here shortly. Alright guys, so we're still in the first tent, but I wanted to show you guys, stop and show you guys my dream car, and it is a Dodge Viper. Here we have two. We have a 93, which is the Generation 1, and then we have a Generation 3, which is 2003 to 2005. Both in red, which I really love. That color is called Viper Red. Literally just Viper Red, plain and simple. 2004, no reserve car. For those of you who don't know, all Vipers came in manual. Very beautiful car, and it's a no reserve car. Insane to me how somebody can be that brave to put a no reserve on their car. This one is a 93. So it's a Generation 1. Generation 1 went from 92 to 95, I believe. And then 96 is when Generation 2 started. For those of you who don't know, the Generation 1s, they don't have windows. They don't have an exterior door handle. They don't have power locks. It's literally just you and the car. It doesn't have no driving aids. Doesn't have traction control, stability control. It's just a 6-speed manual V10. Producing 400 horsepower and I believe 490 pound-feet of torque. Beautiful car. Very clean example as well. I believe this one has 18,000 original miles, and it's a 93. Absolutely insane. And again, no reserve car as well. So yeah, this is my #1 dream car, by the way. I have about like 3 dream cars, but this is #1 on the list. I really hope one day I could be making videos of me buying one of these. That would be amazing. But this is my #1 dream car. These are the cars that I'm here for and I'm interested in, so I will be checking these out when they go on the auction block to see what they're going for. So yeah, this is the #1 dream car. If I see my second dream car, I'll go ahead and stop and show you guys which one it is. But for the time being, we could go ahead to the other tent and show you guys the other vehicles going up for sale. Alright guys, so here we have what Mecum calls the room. There's a bunch of Ferrari antiques, pristine examples of them. The prices on these are absolutely mind-blowing. You can see this one they bid up to $23 million. This is a 1964 Ferrari 275 GTB, right? There's all the details on it. Absolutely pristine condition. Here on the screen there's like some details about them, and as you can see, the estimate is $30 to $35 million. Absolutely insane. They have another Ferrari right here that looks like a classic or antique Ferrari race car. I have another Ferrari right here, another Ferrari right here. All of these cars are over $1 million. A lot of them are above $5 million, being honest. And there's some here that are in the high millions, like again, another one that was $23 million.
23 big deals on it.
And this one is also estimated for $25 to $30 million. Absolutely insane. Makes me feel like I don't belong here. That is insane, guys. Wow. Really nice room, by the way, too. They have it like in a covered room. I like the Mecum option that they put up. The fact that it's all like black carpeted, black curtains. That's pretty cool. Alright guys, we're entering the block where all the cars are going and where they're getting bid on. It is a little loud here, so I do apologize, but I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys really quickly. Alright guys, so I just left the bidding room or the block, and here is like the middle area of Mecum. Got some cars along the street, and this room that I'm entering right now has some very special cars. I'm gonna try to get you guys all of them, and I'll share some facts that I know about some of them. Alright guys, so here we have two very special cars. Yesterday, this gray or silver Enzo, which is, in my opinion, one of my favorite Ferraris. I believe the F50, F40, and Enzo are the most beautiful Ferraris out there. And to me, my personal favorites. Those are like my top 3 favorite Ferraris. This silver Enzo sold for $4.3 million here yesterday at Mecum. I was actually here to see it, and it was actually insane, the bidding war that it received, and just seeing how there was a local here who just had $4.3 million to just throw at the Ferrari is kind of crazy. Here we have an F40, again, another one of my favorite Ferraris. And this car actually sold yesterday for, I believe it was $3.1 million. It's got the red interior. Absolutely pristine condition. Both this one and the Enzo. Seeing these two side by side is just, it's kind of crazy. These are two cars that I never would have thought I would see in a lifetime, but they're here, and I'm very happy that I was able to see these, because these are just some beautiful cars, absolutely stunning cars. So guys, we have a Ford GT race car here. This is absolutely insane. I didn't even know they made these race cars. wow. The diffuser on this thing is humongous, and the wing on that as well. I believe it has titanium pie cut exhaust as well. Wow. This is absolutely insane. I never even knew they made a Ford GT race car, especially of the new ones. I know they made some race cars of the older Ford GT, but never thought they made a race car of the newer style Ford GT, which is insane. Got an old motorcycle right here. Alright guys, so here we have a BMW, 2011 BMW 1 Series M Coupe. This car sold yesterday for, I believe, $120,000. As you can see, it says odometer reads 176 original miles. It's a 2011, which is insane. I mean, it's kind of crazy to think that, you know, they put 176 miles on this car in almost 12 years or 11 years. It is a manual, and this is exactly what I meant by there is some pristine, clean examples of some cars here. This is exactly what I meant. This car is a perfect example. 176 original miles, never been touched, barely has been driven, all original paint. I mean, the whole car is all original, but it is just a beautiful car. And this car, actually, a little fun fact, yesterday when this car sold, this was actually sold or owned by a car collector by the name of Michael Fuchs. He brought yesterday to the auction block at once 22 cars, and out of the 22 cars, I believe he sold 20 of them. There was 2 that he kind of held and kept because I guess he just wasn't happy with the price. But out of the 20 cars that he sold, I believe he raised about $3 to $4 million, which is insane. This is another one that was owned by him that he sold. That BMW was owned by him. That BMW was owned by him. That Corvette, this Corvette, that Corvette, that Corvette, that Porsche, that Porsche, that Porsche were all owned by him. Even the smart car was owned by him. And there's a couple others throughout the room here that were owned by him. But he has an amazing car collection. I love every single one of his cars. And just to see the condition that they were in and the very low mileage that they had was mind-blowing. But yeah, this is the room, the glass room that I just came in that I told you guys has some very special cars. And yeah, we're about almost done with this room, and then there's a couple other tents that will go in. There's an AMG GTR Black Series, and then we have a Demon 170 and a Demon right next to it. Insane. This one is the Demon, and that one's the Demon 170. And then we have a Mach 1 or a Box 302. Yeah, a Box 302, I believe. And then we have a 69 Camaro. This is the number 2 dream car. It's a 69 Camaro. And if you guys didn't know, they have a 67 and a 68. But the reason why I love the 69 is because of the wide body that it has. This one's all original, so you guys can get an idea. This one is, if you park this one next to the 68 or 67, it is wider. It has wider hips, wider front fenders, and honestly, just the overall car, I love it so much more than the 67 and 68s. The headlights, the taillights, the body, everything about the car, I think was just so much better. And I love the grille on it as well. This one is not an RS package. It's an SS, but not an RS. The SS RS has like these covers that go over those headlights, and it looks really, really nice like that. If I see another one, I'll go ahead and point it out to you guys. But this is the number 2 dream car. So the first dream car was a Dodge Viper. The second one is a 69 Camaro. But these are really, really pricey. Yesterday there was one that sold here for $150,000, and every one that's been going up has not sold for less than $100,000, which is insane. So that is my second dream car. There's one more that I would have to show you guys, but I have not seen it yet. So stay tuned for that one. But we'll go ahead and get out of this tent and go into the next very special one. Alright guys, this is another room with some very special cars. I believe this R8 right here is twin turbo. It's making 1,050 wheel, I believe they said yesterday. And it's a special edition as well. It says it's a Decennium. I've never personally heard of it, but then we have a couple Ferraris. We have this Porsche. It's like an off-road Porsche. I don't even know what it's called. It says 2023 Porsche 911, the car. It says number 2,495 of 2,500 produced. Insane. An off-road Porsche. Who would have thought they would ever make that? And then we have a Lexus LFA. Guys, I've never seen one of these in my life, and I never thought that I would. But this is an absolutely beautiful car. The red, the big brakes, the carbon fiber ceramics. And unfortunately I haven't heard it turn on at all, but I know that these cars have one of the best sounding 10-cylinder engines. 2012. It says it has 68 original miles, 1 of 38 produced, and absolutely red. Insane. This car went up to $850,000 and it did not sell. So you could currently still bid on this car, as it is a car that did not sell. Red interior, carbon fiber steering wheel. We got an old Ford GT here, which is my favorite one, the 2005 Ford GT, 550 horsepower, 594 original miles. Went up to $430,000 yesterday. There's the spec sheet. Of course, all Ford GTs were manual, and it's got that supercharged V8 motor. Then we got a Ferrari 458 Italia. These cars are, this is my favorite Ford GT out of the two. I believe there's only 2 generations made, this one and the latest one. And the only reason why I love that one is because it's like raw American muscle and it's a manual, so I love manual cars. And then we have a GT3 RS. This car is absolutely insane. I haven't seen one yet. This is the first one that I see, but this car is absolutely, this is ridiculous. This car is just beautiful. And it's so aggressive. The big wing, the big wide wheels. I believe that's a 21-inch wheel from factory. And it has a 335 tire on it. So I believe that's like a 12-inch wheel in the back. Maybe a 13-inch. And like the Nardo gray that's on it is beautiful as well. 2023 Porsche 911 GT3 RS. 518 horsepower, carbon fiber hood, and those aggressive vents. I absolutely love that. This one went up to $475,000 yesterday and it did not sell. 265 original miles. The interior on this thing is beautiful. Really, really insane car. Absolutely love it. Porsche really went all out with that one. And then we have a Huracan STO. I mean, if you guys had the option to choose between these two, drop a comment down below on which one it would be. In all honesty, I'm taking the 911 all day. The GT3 RS is just insane. I mean, I know a Lambo's a Lambo, but the GT3 is just crazy. I'm taking the GT3 all day, any day, over the STL. But drop a comment down below and tell me what you guys, or which one you guys would take. Alright guys, so I just got out of the other glass room. This is the glass room that I showed you guys previously. That was the one that I just got out of right now. We went to the auctioning block where the cars are going to be getting auctioned off today. I showed you guys the first 2 tents where the cars going up for auction today are parked at. And I think that's going to be it for this video. I think what I'm going to do is make a part 2 to this video, because this video is getting pretty lengthy and there's still a lot of ground to cover. There's still like maybe 6 tents. Then there's the very last lot in the back as well. And then there's another building that you guys haven't seen yet as well. There's actually 2 buildings you guys haven't seen yet. So I'm going to go ahead and split this into 2. And also I haven't showed you guys the signs either. The amazing signs or wall art that they have here. They have a whole separate building for that as well. So I'll make a part 2. And if you guys did like this video, please like, share, subscribe, turn on the bell notification icon, and stay tuned for part 2. There's still a bunch of beautiful cars that you guys have yet to see.